Rob grew up in Lewisham, where, because of his teeth, he was technically classed as a dangerous dog.
At least I didn't have to buy them.
What? How's that getting an ooh?
He just called me a dog.
Now, Rob, you present I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here now, don't you? Now, what's more difficult, do you think, a bush tucker trial or going up against Sean on Countdown?
If I don't have to eat a kangaroo dick after this, I reckon that'll probably be harder. I mean, I don't think that's a proper sentence, but I think we all got the gist.
That was very much an IKEA sentence. I feel all the parts were there. We can put that together. That's really warm-up for the conundrum, that sentence. Last time you were on the show, you managed a 4-letter word.
Yeah. Mole, if my memory serves me correct.
Do you think you're going to sort of do better this evening?
Well, I hope so, Jim. I can't make any promises, but I'm going to try my best. I mean, I'm enthusiastic, I think. And if you can do the scores, I'll just do the morale.
Chances of it working the other way round are minute.
Rob, if you could ask any celebrity one question, what would it be?
Well, actually, I've always wanted to ask you a question. I've never found the right time, so maybe now's the right time. Can you cry? Not like I don't want you to now, but do you have the ability to cry?
What is crying?
I just can't imagine you ever just... Have you ever cried?
Yeah, I think when I had to pay the tax. Rob started brushing his teeth 9 years ago, and great news...
You only need the setup. You don't even need the punchline.
Rob started brushing his teeth 9 years ago, and great news, he's nearly finished. OK, Rob, where do your strengths lie? I mean, you're not great with the letters or the numbers. Where do your strengths lie?
I'm good at cutting out. Keeps
I
me
haven't
busy.
heard that expression, like...
What, cut it out? Don't you cut out?
No, just... Not since, like, I was 5.
Well, how'd you do your Christmas list about cutting out the Argos catalogue? Bit of cutting out, innit? I like it. It chills me out. I did 3 hours on a tree frog the other day. You seen the fingers on a tree frog?
Yeah, it must be really quite a challenge, I mean.
3 hours, mate. The elbows are doing angles I've never seen before. There you go.
Rob Beckett, finally an answer to the question, what would it look like if, during the war, Nazi scientists had tried to genetically engineer an Aryan horse? Ja, das Blondhofen ist gut, ja?
Go easy on our face.
Exactly. Considering it's coming from a man that's engineered his entire face and hair. When can I talk about your hair?
Anytime you want. What would you like to know?
Because you've had a transplant, which I thought was a bit early doors for you. I didn't think you needed it. Is this what you're going for, or is this midpoint?
This is a midpoint.
What's the end goal?
I want to have eyebrows, a small bit of forehead, maybe a 2-head,
yeah,
and then hair starting about there.
At the moment, you look a little bit like Woody from Toy Story.
That's not the hair, though, I don't think.
What's that?
That's not the hair.
No.
It's the frozen face. If you spend too much time with Catherine Ryan, this is what happens.
No, you got her into that.
Rob, your turn to choose the letters.
Vowel.
A.
Vowel. Consonant.
P.
Consonant.
R.
Vowel.
It's quite important not to say please and just bark them at her.
Oh. Coming from you. Slagging anyone off for the first 20 minutes. Giving it a large one, because I've not said please and thank you. I've not finished yet, Jim. Hurry up, consonant. Oh. Sorry. A vowel, please.
Thanks, Rob. E.
Please, may I have a consonant?
D.
Consonant, please.
R.
That's enough. That's all right for everyone, is it?
Yep.
OK, and your time starts...
Thank you.
...now. Time to go over once again to Jamie Laing in Dictionary Corner. You're from Chelsea and you're incredibly posh. Rob, you're from Lewisham and you're not.
I thought you could go scum. You're posh and Rob, you're scum.
I've got the teeth for a posh dude.
I've got the teeth of a posh man, yeah.
Yeah, I've got the teeth of a posh man.
Yeah, you should give those back. OK, so we're going to play a quiz to see how much you know about each other's worlds. To the podiums.
I'm ready, mate.
I'm ready, mate, as well.
OK. It looks like a demonstration of, yeah, you can dye your hair blonde, but don't get carried away.
Mine's not that bad, is it?
Yeah, it is, yeah.
I know I look like the guy from Back to the Future.
Biff Tannen, Doc.
It looks like when twins get separated and one is raised rich and one is raised poor.
All right, Rob, you've got questions about Chelsea and posh things, and Jamie, you've got questions about Lewisham and other stuff. Here we go. Yeah, that's where the money goes.
It feels so tense now, doesn't it?
OK. Jamie, what does the acronym CHAV stand for?
Acronym. Chav. It means Chav. Come on, help me out.
It's not an acronym.
It's not an
just
acronym,
It
yeah.
originated from people from Chatham because they used to call them chavs. So you're talking out your arse, mate. Sorry, sir.
OK. According to this, it's council-housed and violent. CHAV.
You just nicked that from a Plan B song. It don't mean that. It comes from Chatham.
Here's a fun fact. Before becoming a stand-up, Rob worked in a kitchen as an industrial food blender. I can't help feeling that with the glasses, you look like sort of a Nazi scientist.
But if I do this, I look a bit like someone from, like, the not-too-distant future.
Oh, yeah.
Like, hello and welcome. I will be your guide.
Welcome back. The answer to the teaser. The words were twat heard. The clue was that'll stop him. It was, of course, thwarted. OK, before we go on, Joe Wilkinson's on holiday, but he has sent his half-brother Fabio with a postcard for Rachel. Fabio?
All right, thanks.
Rachel, would you like to read the postcard
Sure,
from
it
Joe?
says, Dear Rachel, I can't make it because I'm still on holiday, but this week, because I ran out of money, I'm staying at my local home base. Anyway, this week I thought Sean and John could do with some help because they're both dog shit at Countdown. So I've sent along some extra teammates for them. Jimmy's got the details. Wish you were here. By that I mean I wish Susie was here. The rest of you can piss right off. Joe, P.S. tell Jimmy he's a gonad.
OK, well, as you've just heard, you're going to get new teammates. Let's meet the players. OK, it's Rob and Jono. I'll tell you a little bit about them. Jono is an 8-time Countdown champion. He's an octo champ.
Woo!
Rob Beckett is a stand-up comedian and the worst ever Cats Does Countdown player, which means he's the worst ever player of Countdown ever. He also seems to be dressed from the neck down as a lesbian.
Are you sure it's from the neck or just from the forehead down?
Actually, the hair is quite... Yeah, you just... I'll give you some stats on these boys. OK. The Octo Champ has won 8 games. Rob has won none. Octo Champ's longest ever word was desolated. Rob's was the word pubes, spelt with a Z.
Urban, innit?
Yeah.
You're moving on, Jim. It's the future now, yeah? Can't
Yeah.
spell it like the old ways. Shakespeare didn't listen to anyone, did he, about words? He started knocking out new ones.
Yeah, you're like the new Shakespeare.
See what he used to wear? Like a right state.
OK, now, John, you're trailing horribly today. It's 0 to you, 28 to Sean. Who are you going to pick? I think I know the answer to this.
Well, I believe in changing destinies, Jimmy. I believe in new chances. And if it's all right with Vic, I would like Rob.
Really?